Greetings ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, this is Kevin, and today I proudly present to you another episode of Road to O-Levels. Nothing that you see in this series is scripted or determined. Nothing is predetermined, nothing is written, nothing is planned. It depicts my life academic journey from now, 8th of May 2017, all the way till O-Levels, the big exam, and beyond. Through this series I hope to inspire other people to be like me and reach out for their goals and aspirations in the future and overcome any obstacles that are in the way. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos, and just enjoy this video. I promise it'll be good. Alright, slow down, slow down, slow down. I don't think I've introduced myself yet, so let me introduce myself now. My name is Kevin, K-E-V-I-N. Don't misspell it ever. And I'm the most charismatic, the most determined, the most hardworking, the most ambitious, and the most controversial person you're ever gonna meet. I live in this place called Singapore. But firstly, before I explain what I'm here for, I believe I have to clear some misconceptions about my home country, Singapore. Singapore is not part of China. It's never been a part of China. It never has, okay? I don't know why so many people around the world think it's part of China, but it's not. Singapore is located 1 degree south of Malaysia. It's right below Malaysia, and it's a really small island. If you look at it from above on the world map, it looks like Malaysia is actually eating Singapore. Malaysia looks like a fish, and then Singapore is at its mouth. So once it looks like it's eating Singapore. But despite Singapore being so small, it's got a lot of good things about it, okay? It's one of the best in the world in many things. It's one of the most modern countries in the world. It's been modernized over 50 years, which is actually a very short time. And one of the good things about it is its education system. So what am I here for? So yesterday I just finished my mid-year exams, my secondary 3 mid-year exams, 8th of May. And now I'm looking towards the future for one of my biggest exams in my life, the O-Levels, which will be at the end of 2018. But you must be thinking, what the hell is O-Levels? So in order to understand that, I believe that I must give you an explanation of Singapore education. So Singapore offers 10 years of basic education, 10 years of compulsory and basic education for the young ones, starting from 7 years old, where you're supposed to enroll in a primary school. In your primary school, you study there for 6 years, and basic knowledge is inculcated to you in the form of 4 subjects: English, mathematics, science, and mother tongue. Mother tongue is just a fancy name for second language. But anyway, these subjects are meant to just get you through life. They are subjects that with the knowledge, you'll be able to adapt and survive in the working world in the future. But this all is very basic and there's a lack of depth. So when you're primary 6, in your final year in primary school, you have to take the primary school leaving examination, or PSLE. It's one of the most important exams. It determines which secondary school you go to. So after you graduate from primary school, you have to enroll in a secondary school, where you study there for most people it's 4 years, and the number of subjects you have actually multiplied by 2. Your workload literally doubles. So in secondary 1 and 2, first 2 years in secondary school, you have got quite a lot of subjects. The sciences are split up, and you have a new department of subjects known as humanities, which is history, geography, and literature. And science is split up into life sciences and physical sciences. So it's really like in-depth teaching. It's definitely a continuation of what you learned in primary school. But here's where the fun part comes. In secondary 3, you can actually choose your own subjects. You can choose which subject to take. So then for me, my subject combination is English, additional mathematics, elementary mathematics, core geography, which is my more heavily emphasized humanity, history elective, which is my less emphasized humanity, social studies, which is definitely compulsory, chemistry, and history. Did I miss out anything? Oh my gosh, I missed out physics, but yeah, that's that. So so yeah, I take this subject combination, and the class that I've been posted in this year is actually a pretty great class. I got quite I surprisingly made a lot of friends already, even though it's like the first half of the year. And but here's where the real deal comes. In secondary four, at the end of secondary four, you have to take the big exam called the O levels, which will basically determine your life in the future. It's it's at the very end of the 10 year education journey in Singapore, compulsory education journey in Singapore, and whether you do well or not determines where you go in the future. So which is why it's so important. Uh, oh yeah, and another thing, you realize that I mentioned mother tongue here, but I didn't mention mother tongue over here. Well, the reason why is because I was exempted from mother tongue because I'm dyslexic. Yes, you can get exempted just because you're dyslexic. Um, yeah, so as you can see, the education system is really, really complex. It offers a very wide range of knowledge that can be inculcated into you, and which you can use to great effect. It can be applied universally wherever you are, even if you're not taking a job of that kind. For example, for life sciences, you learn about the human reproductive system. So even if you're not going to become a scientist in the future or a doctor in the future, you can still use it, the knowledge for like family planning and telltale signs for medical illness and stuff like that. So the knowledge that they inculcate into you can be applied really universally, and it's a really good education system which I think that other countries should model. But I heard that Singapore's education system is known to be a pressure cooker, which means it puts a lot of pressure on all of us, which is really, really true. Uh, I thought our system was actually not too stressful, but in reality it actually is. And the stress is coming to me right now in secondary 3. So every year you're given two major exams, okay? Two major assessments. One of them is in the middle of the year, one of them is at the end of the year. So for me right now, I just finished my mid-year exams for secondary 3, and I've got like a 1 month time of freedom, so I can make YouTube videos during this time. So which is why I started. Yeah. So what is the purpose of this series, Road to O Levels? Through this series, I aim to inspire other people to be like me, to overcome their challenges, to aim high, to reach their goals, no matter how difficult it might be. This depicts my life experiences, okay? Nothing is scripted, nothing is predetermined, it's all happening as it is, from now till O levels and beyond. It depicts all my emotions, my ideas, my thoughts, the various mindsets that I have, and how I grow and develop through this 1.5 years. And through watching my videos, I hope to inspire other people to follow my example and strive to achieve higher in their aspirations, no matter how impossible or difficult it might be. And I also aim to help other people who are struggling with academics and studies by giving them helpful study tips that I've gained through experience. They are not unoriginal, they are not taken from the internet, they are my personal study tips which I've adopted since I started studying. And they've had a pretty high success rate in a very stressful education system like Singapore. Singapore's a very stressful education system, so if it works in Singapore, I'm pretty sure it can work in other countries as well. So I'll be sharing some of it with you guys. But for now, that's all for the first episode. For next episode, Road to O Levels, I'll be depicting my ups and downs and my past journey through my mid-year exams, my MYEs. I'll be sharing it with you guys because I believe that some of these experiences are worth reliving, and they're worth a place in my heart and mind. So I'll be reliving these experiences, and I'll be doing it in a session called MYE Story Time, where I will bring up various props and various materials and tools from my past papers, which I'll show to you guys, and I'll try and relive the story in a very fun and exciting way for all of you to enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Smash the like button below, comment for any improvements and suggestions, and subscribe to my channel and my other channels as well. Peace.